Yo, what's up everybody, Jedi here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the next chapter in the Star Wars trilogy, Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Whoa! I wasn't ready for that. Oh yeah. Well, guess I'll have to warn the audience about that, right? Yep, that's what I figured. Okay then, spoiler warning. As always, this movie will contain spoilers, so watch yourselves. Anyways, back to reviewing. Where we left off in A New Hope, Luke Skywalker destroyed the Death Star, wiped out the Emperor and the Empire, and restored freedom to the galaxy once again. But is Vader defeated? Nope. He's back at it, but this time, he has some serious business going on. While Han Solo and the others are on a safe and secret, isolated planet of Hoth, a very chilly and cold place to be, but it is what it is, the Emperor is obsessed with finding his nemesis, Luke Skywalker, and bringing him to justice. So the Empire planned a full-scale assault on Hoth, and that's where the action kicks on. One of the best scenes of the movie. If you haven't noticed, it's the AT-AT Walker scene. If you look at them, they may be stop-motion animation, but they did it in the best way possible. They actually animated them really well. They look huge, even for a 1980 released movie. That's not the focus here. It still focuses on Luke Skywalker still being a Padawan, but Obi-Wan Kenobi cannot teach him anymore. Sad, huh? Instead, he comes as a ghost to tell him to go to the Degobah system to find Yoda, voiced by Frank Oz, one of the best puppeteers ever, to teach him the ways of the Force. He was once a Jedi in the prequels, see my reviews to find out why. But after his failed attempt of bringing Palpatine to justice, or Darth Sidious to be clear, in Episode 3, he was sent to Degobah to be alone until he finds someone to teach the ways of the Force. Now the animation has maxed up a notch and it's done well. So is the cinematography. And there are two moments in this movie where I'm like, yes, love that line! And where I'm like, that's smart comedic timing. One of which is where Darth Vader was planning to test the freezing chamber on Mr. Solo himself when he met Lando Calrissian after he betrays Han, voiced by awesomeness Billy D. Chewie starts to hulk out in rage and throwing stormtroopers into the pit. And the most dramatic scene ever is where Han tells him that this is not helping him and he has to take care of Princess Leia for him. And Leia and Han kiss each other, they say a Bond farewell, with him saying, I know, which hits the audience big time. And another moment is with Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader going one-on-one with each other, but Vader cuts his hand off and he tells him that with his combined strength, he will end evil and bring order to the galaxy and rule it as father and son. I wasn't rooting for that, not one little bit. But this is where it captures our imagination. This is where Vader tells Luke that if he only knew the power of the dark side of the Force, Obi-Wan would have been better than his father. Which means that, brace yourselves, Darth Vader is Luke's father. And I'm like, classic line right there. But not only that, Vader's telling the truth, and even Luke's surprised and appalled at what he said. But Luke tries to commit suicide, but gets saved by sliding under a tube which leads to the antennas underneath Cloud City. And Vader fails to bring Luke to justice and goes back to the drawing board. And I'm like, what you gonna do now, sucker? And then Luke is back with the clan. But the saga does not end here. You'll have to find out in the next episode of Star Wars. In the end, Episode 5 is the best movie ever. It's one of my favorites, it's energetic, and very dramatic. So, I rate The Empire Strikes Back 5 out of 5 stars. The Republic will soon rise again. You'll see. So, Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Have you seen it? If you haven't, let me know in the comments what's your favorite Star Wars movie so far. If you have, come back and let me know what you thought about it. Also, if you like this video and you want to see some more, do so to smash that like button below. That'll help me out a ton. Also, share that video with your family and friends, favorite it, and rate it. That's a very good way to show support for that review. If this video can get over 2,000 likes, that would be awesome. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out.